Alrighty, I think we're live. Hello, everyone. Angry here. Just making sure everything is ready to go. And I think we are. Just so y'all know, I'm feeling a little under the weather still, so I don't know how long this stream will be. But we got some stuff to talk about too, so that'll be fun. So I don't know if this stream will be long or whether it'll be short or not, but we'll get started here. So we're in Railroader. Going to be doing some single-player ops today. And a quick request for those who are watching here. If you haven't noticed, I seem to have found something cool. People seem to really like this modded Railroader sort of stuff. So if you're new here, please do like the videos that I've been putting out of that, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Honestly, the last week and a half or so, now that we've been doing this modded stuff, I've been seeing the most growth on the channel since like starting out. So thank you, and it really means a lot if you would, help spread the word, help spread the love. So subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends, and if you really like it, consider becoming a channel member, because the channel members are awesome people and they really help out what's going on. So, excuse me. As I said, I'm not feeling well, so we'll see how long this goes. We're currently in Whittier, or I guess East Whittier. I just got myself a new locomotive because I felt like it. So I got the C25 Mogul, or no, not Mogul, Consolidation. You can tell I'm already out of it. And my voice is going, so we'll see what happens. But before we get going, a couple of things we're going to show off that are brand new. So we have a lot of cars that are going to ELA, so we're going to be kept busy with that. A lot of new industries to check out. But if we head down to the other end of the yard, they've done a little bit of tweaking with the industries down here. And thank you, ZBK. Or no, fuck. JSJ, I apologize. I am out of it. So they've done a little tweaking, so we actually have to go fetch all these cars and get going. But if we head over past here, this is new. Flanagan found this earlier. There is a new mod that adds more buildings to Whittier. So that's a new mod that just got installed maybe 10 minutes before. And JSJ, I'm sorry, as I said, I'm kind of out of it right now. So yeah, that's new. That's new. New buildings. Kind of clip it through a little bit, but and then obviously our main focus of today is going to be this monstrosity over here, known as Birdtown. And there's a whole bunch of industries with that. Even some stuff that I have not put out in the mod pack yet. This will also kind of be testing for that. They're also doing more tweaks on the mod pack coming in, so it'll be interesting to see what happens with that in the future. But this is our goal, is to figure out this area over here. And meanwhile, while we're here, we're going to quickly just make sure this passenger train keeps doing what it should be doing. So hopefully that'll get loaded up. The passenger offs actually be pretty good. So there you go. Let me get a little more water here. Okay, so once this is loaded up, we're going to go ahead and get this moving and then get the freight stuff on the way, because we're going to have a lot to do with that. Yeah. Hopefully everyone's day's been going well. I had a bit of an unwelcome surprise earlier today, where basically the account that my music stuff goes into somehow got overdrafted. and now I basically have to put money in that account, or they will close it. So I'm going to be doing that tomorrow, which was not a welcome thing. I thought I was in a better situation with that account, but apparently not. So that was weird. Okay, so the passenger ops is going. Now it's time for some freight. And we have a little bit of switching to do here. And I think what we're just going to do for the ease of use is we're going to pull the stuff for the sawmill, dump it over there, and then just go straight to Ela and Birdtown. So that's going to be the plan. So, and in case people are wondering, the whistle on this one, which is part of Liam's whistles, is the Ashton 3 chime, which is from Mount Rainier Scenic Railroad number 5. And I thought that was timely because if you follow what Mount Rainier Scenic's been doing, they just got some very good news about number 5. And they're looking to restore it. So that's going to be awesome for them, and I wish them the best. I don't really have any affiliation with them. I just am, like many of you, a fan of what they're doing. So, plus you got to kind of spread the love when you're in the tourist world. All right, let's get this train moving here. Will it move? Will it blend? You know, I thought I was upgrading by getting the C25, but I'm seeing that this locomotive is just kind of in the same boat as the 260. Maybe not a little too much stronger, but we'll see. We shall see. So let's get this moving. We're basically going to set off the front couple of cars, and then get. God damn it! Why do they keep doing this? I understand that they're kind of blocking stuff, but then there's just random little car sets like left back that you have to hook into. That's kind of annoying. So we're going to have to deal with that. And thank you again, JSJ. Sorry I called you CVK earlier. Man, I might need a bigger engine. Already, this, you know, I need a bigger locomotive. I think this is not going to work. So the question then becomes, and CVK for real this time. Thank you for the $5. Angry, I changed my Discord display name. I will check it out after the stream, but thank you, my friend. So, yeah, let's get hooked up onto these cars. And then I guess it makes sense that I should just kind of kick those and let them roll. And I will get the other cars set off. So we'll put those over there, I guess. Yeah, so I might need a new locomotive. So I'm going to put this up for a poll. Okay, the poll's now up. So I'll let you all vote on what I should get. Your choices are a C46, a C55, or just watch me struggle. So we'll see. Okay, I'm also going to just kick these. So, boom. Okay. Yeah, I'm already not liking the outcome of this poll. The people seem to want me to suffer. I mean, this is the Suffering Southern. So, It does kind of fit the bill, but, you know, we'll see here. We shall see. Okay, let's see here. Did those two cuts go together? And looks like they did. And that's where they join. And let's release that handbrake and get this train rolling. You know what? I might have to take this in 2 sections because I don't think I'll be able to get it with one. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do this as 2 sections. So we'll get this over here and we'll go from there. And also, thank you for the craziness that was the stream this past Sunday with whatchamacallit, Grocery Store Simulator. Y'all love to make me suffer. So that was quite a lot of fun. And that save has a lot of cabbage on it now. All the cabbage. So yeah. Shouldn't it be the suffer to eastern since you run east-west, not north-south? I mean, technically you do run more south over time. You know, you run more... I mean, yeah, it's west, but it's more south as well. So suffer and southern it shall remain. And my caboose is rolling. We'll let it roll. Oh. You're not wrong. Let's put the handbrake on that, maybe. All right, there we go. All right, so we're moving. We're gonna get this rolling over here to Ela and Birdtown. And yeah, so John Rhodes, the cabbage is chaos, and God knows how much cabbage we have. We probably have hundreds at this point, and I'm afraid to open back up that save because I know it's going to be terrible. Train Applier, recently your K35 handled an empty Robinson Gap 30-car train. You got your first hotbox. You know, I didn't check this train before we started rolling, but, you know, we'll just kind of risk it for the biscuit. Also, for the people who are suggesting get a Mikado. I work at a railroad that has Mikados out the wazoo. I don't want one on this save. I'd much prefer, you know, consolidations or maybe a deck pod at some point. But also, we're only running between Whittier and Ela, so we don't need something super huge. Like, we don't need a Burke or anything, but who knows. And Velva, good evening. Hello. And Adam Bass, hello, Ingrid. Does the EBT have very future plans to acquire the standard gauge? So, I am not an official voice of the company, and I do not know anything about that sort of thing. I am not going to answer that question because I honestly don't have an answer, and I'm not an official voice for the EBT. If you want to get an answer on that, I would recommend reaching out to them directly. So, all right, let's get this pasture train refilled while we're doing here. Tank mic is allowed because tank mic is different enough. But we already have a tank Mikado on the save. So we're saving that for that. But here we are, we're coming into Whittier proper. honestly, we need to get more passenger equipment. Because even with the... Wow, that looks so much better with more scenery behind it. It really does. Flanagan, thank you. I haven't really acknowledged you on Discord today, but thank you for finding this. So that is awesome. And KFC Gaming, get the 282T. I already have one. It is currently in the engine house at East Whittier. Yeah, I need to get a couple more cars for that. We only have 4,300 though, so we'll see. All right, we need to full send this. And I guess, is this loaded? Yeah, I guess we'll have it follow us. It's probably follow us right on our booty. So we'll see how quickly they follow. There is no 10-minute rule in the Suffering Southern. Flanagan, yes, I did. I will reach out to you at some point. Trade Applier, don't forget about double heading the G16 and the T17. Do 25 cars. I don't know. I kind of like the one engine kind of slogging it out sort of thing. Go ahead, get this cut lever back, see if we get a little more speed. And Barrett Heil, hello. I haven't seen you on a live stream in a while. Feeling on stuff being overdrawn. Yeah. EL is being pain. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, this was a case of some of my musicians who should have pulled from that account earlier did not. So I thought that I had more in there than I did. And then they finally cashed some payments, which they are obviously owed, but I wish they had paid them like the month that the gig happened and not 4 months afterwards. So, a little frustrating, but it is what it is. So, all right. So we're on our way, and the passenger train is following on our booty. Adam, as I said, I work for the Broad Top, but I'm not a spokesperson, so I don't know all the answers, and, I can only let you know what, what everyone else knows. So, that said, if you're thinking about coming out to see the Broad Top, come out and see the railroad. We are open, we're running trains, and, business as usual. And no one asked about an update on Steam. If you want to see an update on what's going on with the Steam Locomotive, check out the EBT's Facebook page. There's an update today. And that's all I will say. So, all right, we are rolling. We're doing our thing. There's a switch up here now, which is for the Y. And that Y goes up to all these industries at the top of the hill, which I haven't even been up to yet. I have no idea how that all works. But we'll see. All right, so we're coming up to the 30 curve. We are going to line ourselves, because I have no idea where all this stuff's going, into the yard here. And then we'll start to figure out what we can do. We do have the diesel that we could use to switch. I kind of want to use the steam locomotive just to do that. John Rhodes, what can I say? Musicians do strange things. I'm a musician myself, and sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing. So that's my only excuse. Also, see. Oh, I need to slow down for this yard. Oh, I am going to. This is not going to be fun. I need to slow my ass down. Please don't derail. Please don't derail. Please don't derail. Okay. Train Applier, as I just said, don't ask me about when the locomotive's coming back because I don't know the answer. However, if you do want an update on the locomotive, the EBT Facebook page put out an update earlier today. That would be what I recommend for you to go take a look at for any updates. I said I am not an official voice for the company. Cool. I'm going to stop here. Let's go ahead and put a full service reduction on. So where did the hell does this stuff go? TGM, so that's the gold mine. Gold mine. Shut up. Gold mine, gold mine, gold mine, gold mine, gold mine, gold mine. And then there's the brewery. Okay, so let's get the gold mine stuff over first. Then we'll come back for the rest. Oh, I didn't throw that switch behind me. Well, this is awkward. Pastor Train. Pastor Train needs to back the hell up. And yes, I probably should check my train cards for any hot boxes, but, you know, we ballin'. Okay. So to get to the gold mine, I'm kind of like multitasking. We have to go through the yard and then around. And Train Applier, I did just have a vote up for what I should get, and everyone said just make me suffer, so that's what you guys want. That's what you'll get. I will suffer. Okay, let's see here. All right, so now that should be lined for the passenger stuff. And now, yeah, you can see Birdtown has this huge yard that does have the double offshoot for tracks. And I have no idea where stuff goes, so we're going to figure this out together. Okay. Chaos rules are in effect, JSJ. And if you're wondering what that means, chaos rules essentially means that y'all can help to influence what's going on in the game. Oh, shit, I didn't blow for the... There you go. There's your whistle. So we don't really advertise it. You're not required to do any chaos rules, but certainly if you want to help out, you can. The rules are, very bluntly, if you want to have another train correspondent game, like a coach or a freight car or a caboose, but not a locomotive, that's a $10 super chat or donation. And then you can choose what it's named, as long as it's not vulgar, what color it is, that sort of thing. $25 is locomotive. $50 is a milestone. I honestly would prefer not to have a milestone because we have so much more. JSJ, we did it again. I would rather not do any bidding tonight, CVK, because we have a lot of stuff we have to worry about. But I will get myself a C55 momentarily. Thank you, JSJ. Today we're going to try to go for a calm stream since I'm not feeling well. We could go for more chaos with bidding and stuff at a future time. But certainly if you want to leave your mark on the game with your own custom piece of rolling stock or anything like that, you know, that is your option. Let me take my medicine real quick. I kind of need it. Yeah, ZVK, you can go ahead and bank it if you want. So if people are wondering where we are, or might just be tuning in, we're heading up to the new gold mine industry, which basically the main line is over on the other side of the river. So you have the big bridge back there. So, you know, we're just kind of following on the southern side, if you will. And we are heading uphill just a little bit. And the gold mine actually has a lot of cool stuff in here. So let's see. Steel unloading. I think I remember where that is. I will do that. Thank you, JSJ. Let's see. So steel unloading, I'm going to have to Dutch drop that. Supplies. Okay. The gasoline and fuel, mine tailings. Okay. So I will need to basically run around this train when we get up here and then get it figured out. And Trade Applier, normally the donation is $10 for a car, but for you, I will honor it this one time. But I will get a Palace car and name it Grand Present. All right, so the gold mine has a couple of lead-ins. This one's primarily for fuel, and then this one is for more or less everything else. And let me just make sure I'm lined for a track that I could get around everything. I might have to do this the long way. Yeah, you know what? We're going to do this chaos way. Get out of the way, you silly engine. And hop, hop, hop. Oh shit. Oh shit. This is not what I planned for. This is not what I planned for. This is not what I planned for. Well then. I might have just pooped my pants a little bit, but we're here. That's one way to get around the end of the train. And Velva, I'm aware of a few little issues with the mod pack. I just upgraded to the next level of the sugar mill, and it didn't didn't delete the cars, but it basically said they were done and need to go back to interchange. So that might be why. Okay. Okay, so what can we do? So the mine tailings are these couple of tracks, or this track right here. But we have the steel unloading, which is where? Steel unloading is there. And then supplies are over there. Okay, so I think I have a plan. The plan is to kind of work in a direction that works. Let's get the handbrakes off from my glorious save. And CSX P408X, hello. Cheers from the Thunder Clan, Blood Clan, and Rio Grande Pacific. Well, thank you. You know what? Because JSJ said we're going to do this, we're going to get that locomotive in here, and we're going to actually have it help. So where is it? C55. Oh, and that's it. That engine is rolling. That train's rolling. Okay. So you said, where was it? Number at 50. And we'll do our usual color scheme. Jesus Christ, I can't see anything. Go ahead. And then that is, let's see. JSJ's Revenge. And I always like how the spacing is done a little bit better on this. So there we go. A little bit nicer. All right. I do not have 50 locos. JSJ just donated to make a loco happen. So there we go. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to back up. And the steel unloading and the supplies are over there. So we're going to move this to a point where this engine can then take the steel over. And then we'll start shoving everything else kind of where it needs to go. And Vev, sounds good. Okay, so the supplies is going over there. Gasoline and fuel goes over there. See, the one thing I will give a lot of credit for this new industry stuff is there's a lot of new Switch puzzles that, like, that's like the first half of the game is like learning how everything is set up. And then from there, it's okay, now that I know where all the Switch puzzles are and how they work, now you can actually start to really work what you're doing around them. And okay, here's how I need to assemble my train, and here's how I have to handle this and all that. Technically now we have, I think, 5 or 6 locomotives on this railroad, and it's like 3 miles long. So I'm not saying we're a little overkill on locomotives now, but we kind of are. And before I forget, let's go ahead and kick that over to the other engine. But we were also promised a hopper and a palace car. So to make it easy, I'm going to go ahead and put the palace car. How do we want to do this? We'll probably put the palace car right here just to spawn it in real quick. And we're going to do a, let me see, palace. Pullman 1895 Palace. Put the palace car there. And let's see. Now, one mod I haven't installed yet that I really think I should do is one that actually allows you to have individual names for some of your parlor cars. So, let's see. Like, I don't... Okay. That's better. Oh, Jesus. Default. Default. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's oh, wait, no. We have color schemes on this railroad. So, nice. I forgot about that. So, let's see. 69. Not quite Strasbourg colors, but getting there. All right. So let's go ahead. And we're going to go ahead and adjust this real quick. So let's get this going. And I'm going to put that in the center of my train. So we're going to go ahead, unhook that. And I'm just going to let it fill up with people while we're here. And let me go ahead and set us back to company mode. If you're looking for the charter caboose, they're usually kind of mingled in. But let me find it here after I do the switch maneuver. Okay. That color scheme doesn't... Oh, wait, that's probably because of the effect of the car. It's not perfect. There it is. Now it's beautiful. Thank you again for the palace car. And then we'll get back to our regularly scheduled switching. So, as far as the caboose, if you go down to them, it's NE caboose, and then it has wooden, charter, steel. So charter caboose have its own block, and then the other ones are in their own other block. So that's what I would double check. Maybe it's not in the right place for you. And John Rhodes, good to hear. Excellent. And I'm hoping that that medicine I just took helps out. So, okay. We'll go ahead, get this coupled up, and we'll go. How many passengers do I get at Whittier at the beginning of the day? I've been getting a lot. Almost to the point that it's excessive. I currently have 209 passengers at Whittier. And that seems like a lot. So I need more passenger equipment. Because now I can hold a bunch more people. But still got lots of stuff in the way. Okay, and I still have a handbrake on, don't I? Yeah, release the handbrake. So once this is full, we'll go ahead and set it off, and then we'll continue our switching. It does always seem, though, that the more equipment you get on the train, the faster it loads. So, granted, we already had that car full, but now we'll have 135 people on it, which, you know, I think they're like $1 ahead, but we do have the observation on it, so we do get the bonus. All right, so let's get this train out of here. Okay, so that'll do its thing. Back to our other train. And do I have locomotives specifically for Birdtown? Technically, yes. Technically, I have this diesel. We have the Sir Chuck Norris, which was donated by Urban Rally Racer, but I don't feel like using it right now. Also because steam locomotives go choo-choo. So we're going to use the other ones for a little bit. But, yeah. All right, back to our other train, which is down at the gold mine. Then we'll continue switching out all this stuff here. So let's see. Back to number 3, the Gypsy. So the mine tailings go on mine tailings. The other ones we have to do are fuel oil and then supplies. So supplies, we're going to go literally down all of these. And supplies is at the top of the hill. So that'll be interesting. And thank you, Flanagan, for troubleshooting JSJ. Alrighty. So we'll see how this new modded stuff works for us. So far, the other thing is, if you see over here, that's some more industries that we haven't even looked at yet. And I'm sort of afraid to expand to Bryson, because that means that we have the oil refinery, and there's a couple other industries that Flanagan's been talking to me about that he's been teasing. In fact, let's just for giggles, we're not going to run it today. But that is a logging line, looks like. Or a very steep... What the hell is that Oh. That's an industry. And that ends above the logging stuff? Oh my god. That is... And a double track... What? What the hell? And then... Holy crap. Yeah, so, there's no shortage of of content coming your way of modded stuff if that's what you're interested in. Now, a lot of people also have been DMing me on both Discord and even sometimes on Steam about how do I get the mods to work. I have been working on trying to get another video out that actually explains how to install the various mods. There is one that I think is available that goes over specifically how to use Unity Mod Manager, so I might just link that one for that part. C. Jane has actually put together a really good video on how to do that for Railroader, so I might just recommend y'all look at that one. But for all the other stuff, I'm going to try to make it not necessarily specific for my game or like my mod pack, but you know, I certainly want to make it so that way it's easy for people to install the mods, because I know a lot of people are excited, and as we said before, a lot of people have been finding out about my channel here just because of the mod stuff, so thank you. Okay, so now we have to go to gasoline, which is over here. So the gasoline and fuel are on this other track, and that's right. Oh. Looks like some of these assets got borked, because some stuff is now 90 degrees where it should be vertical. So if y'all ever wonder what is going on, you know, with... yeah, have you ever wondered why sometimes there's a lot of mod pack releases like back-to-back of like, here's version 5, 6, whatever? That's because we find stuff like this. So obviously this mod is slightly broken, but I'm sure they'll fix that or patch that in the next update. So, and it is kind of weird to think about, like, only a few weeks ago, I was, like, deathly afraid of, like, oh, I'm not going to touch Railroader, I'm going to do this or do that. But now that we actually have embraced it, it's quite exhilarating. So, yeah. And I have to give a lot of credit to Flanagan. So, Flanagan is the one who basically was like, you should do this. And I said, okay, we'll try it. And then almost, not hourly, but it sometimes feels like at like every hour or two I get a ping from him of like, hey, this, you know, this is that, this is this. You should try adding these things. I found this. This just came out. They upgraded this to this or that. So, you know, all that stuff. And if you want to get the current version of the mod pack, which is available, which is version 6, you can find that by joining my Discord's which the link is in the video description for that. And then once you join, if you once you accept the rules for the server, there is a tab literally called Railroader Mod Pack, and all you have to do is download the mod pack directly from there. It goes into all of the details of how to install stuff, just kind of a like, here's what you do for everything. It also breaks down which industries and mods are included. So if you say, hey, I really like this, but I don't like that, or I really don't feel like getting your mod pack and doing it, you know, you can look through some of the individual stuff. Some of what we have gotten is not from the Railroader Discord. Or actually, I should say, it is from the Railroader Discord, or it's from, like, Penguin Mods has a web page for their stuff. You know, it's kind of a hodgepodge of here, there, and everywhere. So keep an eye out for what you might like. And honestly, I want this to sort of be a spawning point of, if you like, you know, big industries, or you like only certain industries. Like, the whole reason this got started was because Flanagan was like, I want to run a Norfolk and Western style, all coal drags all the time, long coal drags, heavy coal drags, and we're forced to use the 210-2s. And eventually, when like the 210-10-2 comes out, or some of the other bigger power that they've teased, you know, we would love to do that. And my God, that is if you want to do, excuse me, if you want to do that, you can do that. And Sean Orlowski, hello. What tier do you have all your industries on in Birdtown? I'm tier 3, and there's an overloaded cars. So literally, I just started this save. I think we're in game day 2. So only everything is at tier 1. I've not gone and overset the mods to be here's tier 5, here's tier 3, here's tier 4. And tier 1 is already a lot of cars. So yeah, I'm only on tier 1 right now, but that could be something that obviously I change in the future. I was going to be silly and be like, well, if you donate enough, you can make me suffer with it right now, but I really don't want that, and I don't want to set a dollar amount to make my pain and suffering your glory right now because I'm not feeling well. But in the future, maybe. So let's go ahead, get this backed up. Let's see, I do have... Let's see, the pasture train is back. And in case people are wondering how the mod packs come together, basically it's mostly Flanagan who goes through and says, hey, this would be really cool to add, or hey, this is something I found, this would cause ultimate pain and suffering. And then a handful of us usually will try it out and just kind of see, how good or how bad something might be. And then from there, if we like it, I just push out the update and say, voila, there it is. Go have fun. Yeah, some industries, the other thing that's on here is the giant coal mine DFI V3s. Coal mine extension for Robinson Gap, and that's going to get you 70 cars a day of coal. Which, again, if you like that, go nuts. I can go either way on it, but I know, everyone has their own favorites. I like to do a lot of little switching. I'm the kind of puzzle person of I like to solve problems. I like to do this, that, or the other thing. So that's sort of my play style. Yeah, if you're going through 5 interchanges a day at tier 3, I might recommend dumbing that down just a little bit there for you. Okay. So I'm going to push this up quite a bit just so we have a little bit of room. And then to make our life easier and a little bit more efficient, go ahead, bring that to a stop. We're now going to send number 3 on a magical journey. Oh, is this... Okay, that is not animating. Okay. Cool. We'll put 2 handbrakes on. I'm going to go ahead and send you back to the Shadow Realm. And by the Shadow Realm, I mean send you back to where you were. And that should then have it come in there. So I'm just going to put down a fusee near the train. And then that will allow us to continue switching. Meanwhile, we're going to use number 50. Thank you again to JSJ. To do some more switching here at the gold mine. And hello there, Uncle Sean. Oh, we need a better whistle than that. We need a burly whistle. That's an option. Don't know if I want that one. Ooh, LSI 33. Let's see. Yeah, let's go with that one for now. Kind of a big burly whistle for a big burly locomotive. Tweetsy whistle. Not on this locomotive. JSJ, no. Wow, everyone's now like Reading 6, do this whistle, do that whistle. You know what? If you want to make this, if we said this was a little bit of chaos, but not too much chaos, Cool. $5 donation. And I will say you will have to pick the whistle. Like, we can't like be here 10 minutes. But if you say, hey, here's $5, change this to this whistle, Tweetsy, the CN6, Redding 6, I would look through the list of what Liam's whistles or the Better Whistles mod has, and if it's available, we'll switch to it. But I'm also not going to spend 5 minutes trying to find one whistle for you. You need to know what's actually there. So. And that is interesting, Uncle Sean. Now there's two Seans with different spellings, kind of going back and forth in my chat. That's kind of fun. Big box of all the same whistle when it first came out and still using that box. Cool. I love that your railroad has lore. I wish more railroads had lore. Mine is a suffering Southern. We all suffer on this railroad. Okay. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and probably just kick this, honestly. Well, okay. Looks like we're switching it to a Redding. Okay, fine. Hate Redding 6s so much. I really do. Hold on. There was another Redding in here. Let me see. Hey, there we go. Redding. Here's a Redding whistle. There you go. I'm using this Redding whistle from 2102. Okay. So I will say, I don't hate all Redding whistles. I just, I'm not going to call them out, but I'm going to call them out. Midland, if you're still watching, Midland has an affinity with the Redding 6 that is, that's a lot. So most locomotives that he's on end up with the Redding 6 on there. Now the best locomotive to have a Redding 6 on there is obviously White Pass in Yukon number 73, which is God's Earth to Railroading. And they have a really nice Redding 6 on there. But otherwise, I hear a lot of Redding 6s. For a locomotive like this, it might work, though. Yes, PXCK, that is the chunky boy. Okay. So we'll have him go ahead and drift back. While he's drifting and the other one's on its way back, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that the passenger train is doing its thing. And JSJ, you also said a big hopper. And Sean, thank you for the $15. I really appreciate that. It does mean a lot. And that's not just me like saying that for giggles of like, oh yeah, whatever. No, like I will say we started streaming in December of last year. So we've been doing this now like 8 months. Something like that. And one of the things that I never expected was to become like a part-time YouTube streaming train person. And I've been able to, have a really cool community of people hop on, enjoy trains. I still sometimes question your sanity. But I'm flattered that y'all think so highly of the content and enjoy it. So, thank you. Let's go ahead and... Oh my God. You people. And PXCK, thank you for the $50. All I request is you get a log or road mic, Southern 3 chime, also high. Okay, so Sean, what I will do, let's get another passenger car, just because I really do need to get that mod that allows me to put extra names on these things. So that'll probably come in the next mod pack too. Let's go ahead. Let's put a passenger car, and then I will get to PXDK. Thank you for your patience. let's see. Let's do the Osgood Bradley parlor. Which, let's see, the best way. Oh my God, you people! You crazy people! Hold on! Give me a moment to play catch up. Okay. My God, you people. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. It does mean a lot. All right. Parlor car. Can you fit? Yes. Okay. Let's go ahead. Get you on. I will get to the other ones here momentarily. I'm still working on Sean's. Also, I just realized I put a... I didn't get the wood one, but oh well. This will be a passenger consist of wood and steel and all sorts of shit. So, okay. Well, I'm gonna do a cheese. So if we do this, and then copy to couple, then it will be lettered properly. Yes, there we go. Okay. And now if we recouple, you know, I just realized I left the locomotive just kind of running randomly. That's probably not the best thing, but, you know, sure, what is. Okay. So that should load, maybe. Okay, so that's loading. Okay, this locomotive is where I want it to be. That one has stopped movement, so that's actually safe. Shoot, okay. Hold on, let me get caught up with the super chats, and then we'll continue here. So, okay. Wait, no, what the hell am I doing? Okay. You are almost loaded. Also, why do you look grungy? We want you to be perfect, because this is my perfect little passenger train. Because I'm a pretty little princess, and I like my trains. For the love of God, don't clip that, JSJ, because I know you're going to. I just say weird shit half the time. I don't know. Also, in case people are interested, this is the Osgood Bradley parlor. So it's set up like a chair car, like the Valley Railroad. So it's a different setup, and then the other one is just your normal kind of over seating. Okay, so that's loaded. Let's go ahead and send that back so it's doing its thing. Because money is money, and I need money. Okay, go train, go. Meanwhile, let's go back here. PXCK, all I request is if you get a log road mic. Well, you kind of forced my hand, my man. Like, I'm going to get one now because of you. So, PXCK, we're going to get... Let's get a road mic. Just... Okay, there we go. Logging mic. And... Southern 3 chime. Okay, Southern 3. We will use it. Don't worry. I will get that on here. Let's just go for Southern. Let's see. Technically, this is a Southern 3 chime. But let's see what else we got here. There we go. Southern PT 3 chime. Dollywood 70. Alrighty. And Uncle Sean, thank you for the $10. I'm assuming you want a locomotive or a car in here. Let me know if there's anything in particular you would like. Preferably a passenger car, but we can also add... Actually, at the risk of sounding greedy or weird, I didn't realize we actually have to get pulpwood for one of the industries at ELA. And I own no pulpwood cars. So that would be cool. Although I think... Can I buy any pulpwood cars right now? Let's see, pulpwood. Hold on, let me do this the right way. Okay. I feel like I've been like in the middle of like 5 thoughts and like I then like stopped short. Okay, pulpwood. Okay, I guess I can get 5 pulpwood cars. Okay. So we'll have to get those. We will need more. But these will have to be for Takasigi stuff. And we will get that. I guess we'll have to run a train for that at some point today. Okay, well, thank you, Uncle Sean, either way. And then JSJ, put a C on 6 on something. Picture an Angrydome for location. Hold on. What the hell is the Angrydome? Why is the Angrydome? Of course you want the basic CN6. Okay, fine. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. The 50 is drifting. I feel like we need to send that one somewhere before it just starts rolling. Okay. So you know what? We're going to send you away. We're going to send you down the line, and we're going to have you wait. Let's see. We will have you wait here. And we're going to have you wait there. Okay. So that's on the move. And JSJ, I will put this CN6 on this locomotive. As much as I don't like that whistle, we will do it for you. Which it should be just this normal. Where is it? CN6, there it is. Okay. All right. Let's continue, shall we? Okay. 3, okay. Okay, so we need to get this out of that. And I'm hearing locomotives running at fast rates of speed. So that either means the passenger train's coming, which it has already passed. Okay. And Jetpack Boy, hello from the Rocky County Rail Company. Hello. Outside of my mod pack, where else can you find the mod for the Elo Gold Mine? I believe that one is on the Railroader Discord. I do try to put, when I add a mod in my server, like where the mod packs are, if you scroll up, it tells you where everything comes from. So, you can find out where it is. I believe that one came from the Railroader Discord. If you go into the modding section, under modding news, they usually put all the updates of where stuff is. Okay. We have a power plant? Benson Dory Brewery. Okay, so these are all brewery cars? Okay. So let's just take the brewery cars. Let's figure out where we're going with that. It is Birdtown supposed to be a real place? I'm not sure. I know... I can't remember who I've talked to. It might have been CJ. It might have been somebody else. That there was a logging railroad that actually did spawn off from Ela and go up the mountain, but I don't remember if that's the case or not. Okay, so let's see. Where is this brewery? So if we go to here. Okay, so... so the brewery... Okay, so we're heading over to this part of the yard. Okay, cool. Let's get rolling then. And I need to get these locomotives figured out. So let's get the passenger train unloading and reloading. They're probably going to have the number 50 follow it back there to the place. Okay. All right, so off we go. Yeah, let me get caught up here. Thanks, JSJ, for chipping that. It's time for ice cream. So, I need to be real with y'all. I need this to lay off the sweets a bit. My weight has gone up considerably over the last year. Not to the point of, like, I need to be really concerned, but it's enough that I have an underlying heart condition that I don't talk about very often. And it's something that I, at some point, need to get addressed. Like, they'll crack open my ribs to get to my heart to do major invasive surgery. So if I can lose the weight that I got here, then that would be good. So I actually probably need to lay off the banana splits for a little bit. Yesterday, I even feel bad. I hung out with Boo yesterday, Boo Mario, who you occasionally see here on the channel. And Boo and I went out for dinner. But I definitely over-engorged myself, and I feel like a fatty afterwards. Okay, so that coal goes there. Okay, so looks like, and then the the grain cars go. Okay, I see a plan. Okay. So I need to back. Oh, I missed the crossover switch. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess we're going to have to come to a... Let's back up. Make sure I actually get the switch this time. Just Chris, it's real in our hearts. I know that there's a bunch of differences between what the real life scenario is, and they've taken some creative liberties on it. I mean, it's still relatively close. Like, it's real life locations, and they're trying to get it to be similar. Debt check. ZBK, we are not in debt in the game. In real life, I don't want to mention what my actual real life is, because I've tried to make some good efforts to pay it off. Hold on, I'm going to pull my nose. But as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, one of my accounts for my music stuff that I don't touch for anything actually just got overdrafted, and I know why it happened. It's kind of annoying. But, it's one of those things where, I'm not in financial jeopardy. I'm not going to lose my home, but it's definitely, I need to be cognizant of. Okay. Is this passenger train loaded? It is. Go, my child. Be free. Go back. And I need to get more coal and water in you at some point. John Rhodes, banana splits do indeed count as sweets. I hate to say it. Okay. So I guess we're going to take this switch. And then... I guess we'll try this path and see how that works. I'm Rod Burgundy. So we got 14 cars. And most of this stuff is... Okay, where are the glass bottles going? Okay, so that's going around the back. So I've got one car around the back. And then unloading. Oh. I guess we'll figure this out. But I will say, without, y'all's help with, a little bit of everything between joining as members and super chatting and other stuff, I've been able to make a lot more strides on stuff to help get me in better situations. Also, if y'all didn't hear, the K28 that I ordered got canceled. And I'm actually kind of glad that it did. For the sole reason of it's going to allow me to be in a better position now than if I had kept it. So let's go ahead. Let's uncouple these and just deliver them. So thank you again for the support, because it has made a difference in my life. And then, as I said, now I have a community of people who hang out and we talk trains and stuff, and that's really cool. So, again, at the bottom of my heart, thank you. You know, this is not not something I ever planned for, but here we are. Okay, let's see. And let's see here. What if the Rio Grande had went one step further with the K's and made a K49? That would be... I'm pretty sure at that point you'd probably have to look at something articulated. Like, I think the RGS was even looking at something like that at one point. Don't quote me on that, but I think I've heard rumors. But again, when you work... Like, I don't know. That'd be crazy. But then you also have to wonder what we would have lost if they did get that. Because, you know, we're lucky to have most of the K36 class, most of the K37s. We only have 3 K28s and 2 K27s. So, you know, if they had a K49, would that mean that the 27s or the 28s would have gone away? Or would they have gotten rid of more 36s or 37s? I don't know. Are there still spots on the open air car on the 7th? I don't have the ability to check that where I am, so I will check tomorrow and I'll let you know. Okay, so let's get these cars put in here. And I will say, since we've already been streaming for about like an hour or so, this is actually one of my highest view streams, which I'm actually quite surprised at. So thank you for all of you who are watching and hanging out. If you're new here, please consider liking the stream, sharing it with your friends, subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I know it sounds annoying to say that, but like I've been trying to learn a lot more about the YouTube algorithm and how everything kind of plays together, just because, you know, I would love for this to grow a little bit more. And certainly by doing that, that's the best way you can support me. And if you really like me, then you can consider joining as a channel member. The channel members do get early access to videos. We occasionally would do a game night. I do need to get one for this month, which I realize I'm saying that on the what's today, the 31st. So we'll get a community game night set up soon, and then I try to occasionally have some videos that are also exclusive for community members, and I need to make more of them. So I'm going to try to work on that. I will say the next few months start to get to Angry's crazy time of year, so we'll see what we can get. But, you know, we will try to do all that. And again, if you're new here, please consider liking the stream, sharing, and subscribing. So cool. And Silver Muffins, hello. All right. So let's go ahead and get this next car set out. The yeast... Wait, yeast unloading. Wait, where is yeast unloading? I missed that. And... yeast unloading. Okay, that goes there. Those two go there. And JSJ, thank you for gifting a membership. Appreciate it. Okay, so those two go there. And then that one goes around back. Okay, we got a plan. And JSJ gifting another membership. Thank you. This becomes the part of the stream where JSJ gets frustrated trying to give memberships to people so that way it counts for them. But it doesn't always. All right. Let's see here. Let's get these couple of ones taken care of. And let's go ahead and back down onto our train. We'll drop off this couple other cars here. So we're going to the glass unloading, which, what was that one, just right there? Any of those two, okay. So we need a switch that goes there. Okay, cool. I know what I'm doing now. And then we'll have to run around and then shove those other cars in. And trainer player, I will say, if you want to join and guarantee that you'll become a channel member, the memberships only start at like $2 or $3 a month, and that's the base level for being able to do stuff. JSJ, you're a madman. You know, you can start as a Lime Train crew member, and that's only $2 or $3 a month. Banana Train crew members are, I think, $5 or $6 a month, and that's where you get early access to the videos. And then the Crispy Bacon operators are $10. Again, no obligation to do that, but if you want to be a member and have your name glow and get access to extra special secret emotes, like this one or this one, then you can do so by becoming a channel member. So, thank you, JSJ. Oh man, he's gone crazy now. Let's see here. Let me get this passenger train reset again. Okay, so that's going. JSJ, you're slightly predictable. What can I say? And I need to quickly blow my nose, so I'm going to step away and do that. That way you don't have that loud on mic. So give me a second here, and then I will answer the question that was posted by CSX here. So give me a second. Okay. All right, I am back. Thank you for your patience there. Let me see. Someone asked a question. CSX, not sure if this has already been asked, but how do you feel about the modded Virginian 210-10-2 coming to Railroad as a modded loco? I am actually very looking forward to it. You know, obviously, there's been a handful of modded locomotives that are either private or public that have been shared around. Don't share private locos, kids. That's a bad thing. Sharing a private thing's bad. Okay. But I will say that locomotive looks very cool. That's going to almost exclusively be like the Red Marble locomotive when we actually have it. So that's going to be interesting to run. And why am I getting so damn congested? Jesus Christ. As I said, I'm not 100%. I'm still a little under the weather. But it's better than the alternative. Okay. Let's get that there. As soon as we get this cut stopped, I'm going to move the other locomotive in the background here. Number 50 is going to go back. Because while number 50 bring the next cut over. Okay. And we get that pasture going. And Velva, welcome to the Lime, or Vel, welcome to the Lime Train crew. Thank you for joining. Okay. Okay. Well, I started to feel sick a few days ago, so I'm thinking that was what happened. Okay, we're just going to have it go there. And then on the flip side, we're going to go ahead and get the pasture train moving. It might be allergies. I think it's something worse, but I usually get sick once or twice a year, and I haven't been sick yet this year really badly, so my time is upon me, essentially. I also have a telltale sign of, like, I get a certain scratch in my throat that is kind of unmistakable. And I got that on Friday, so I don't know if I picked something up at work or out and about, but who knows. Okay. Let's get these cars spotted. I felt it coming on like Friday afternoon. So Friday, I actually was on the move on a secret mission for the railroad, and you'll learn what that secret mission was at some point soon. But it was kind of like an unmistakable, It's like, shoot, here it is, Okay, so I can run around this cut over here. Perfect. Okay. So we're almost done with the switching with this current. Oh, we have more cars back there, too. So we have a lot to do. So we have more stuff that we'll need to switch out here. Let's go ahead, throw these over here. Let's just see where stuff is. Okay. Okay, let's get a fusee right there. So we're good. Okay, so these last few we'll have to shove it at the other end. So we'll leave the cut here, go around it, and then pull it over where it needs to go, and then get that final bunch and get those set. Maybe we'll use the diesel for those final cars, because we can then send this one back to... no, we'll keep it here. Okay. Well, I'm actually kind of glad that if I'm going to get sick now, it's now. Because in September, that's the very busy season for me. So, I can't afford to. And hello from New Zealand, Palmy Kiwi. So, welcome. Thank you. What is the heaviest consist I've ever hauled in Railroader? We did a live stream way back. That was like a 80 or 90 car train, and most of it was pulpwood. I think it was like 4,000 to 5,000 tons. Maybe it was heavier, I forget. But that was definitely the heaviest train we've ever hauled. We needed 3 or 4 locomotives. We were not going up Red Marble. We were just going up the hill from Barker's Creek over to Dillsboro in Coe. So that was a pain in the ass. We do need to have another big train stream at some point. And if you're wondering why do you keep saying big train, or we're like, bring on the big train, look back at the video I posted on April Fool's Day of the big train, and you'll understand the lore. If nothing else, you'll laugh at Angry being drunk off his ass, playing games. Specifically when we were still playing Railroads Online. And that was quite a night. Now I'm stuttering my words. Gone insane. Okay. All right, let's get these cars. So, let's see. Okay. Yeast is there, and then that's the power. Okay. I mean, CSX, that's probably good. I mean, the starter locomotives can haul that stuff, but I'm certainly like a 2,500 train. That's pretty freaking heavy. At least you got the downhill to help you with that. Okay. Okay, let's get this next car set out. Okay. Yep, anything can move downhill if you give it enough oomph. And like a good man, I'm going to kick this car. And I'm pretty sure that the CN6 is recorded off of Strasbourg 89. It sounds familiar. Okay. Okay. Get the coal to the power plant, and then we'll keep moving on here. Okay. And now the usual, I am doing my part by kicking. Oh, I just realized something horrifying. And you're all probably going to judge me for like, what do you mean horrifying? It's 10:49 in game. I have an interchange in 11 minutes. That's truly horrifying. Okay. Let's see. Urban Rally Racer's in here, so I don't feel obligated to use the diesel. Okay. Well, here's the one saving grace, is that interchange is still half full of cars. So it's going to have to force another service. Also, do I plan on retiring my weaker locomotives? I usually sell them, to be honest. So we'll go ahead, get over there, grab those other cars, and we'll go from there. Yeah, that's why I've been thinking about like not doing Tier 5 industries like I sometimes have done CSX. It's just because there's too many cars. And over time, I may turn off some of the industries as well, just to allow myself to focus on certain stuff. Okay. All right. So I was at Hershey Park yesterday, and I know some of you got to see the Birdtown iron ore. Wait, are we going up the hill finally? We might be going up the hill. So with let me just see, where is Birdtown iron ore? Oh, we're going up the hill. Okay. That is a loop. I have no idea how the best way to go up this loop is. So I can either shove up that, or I could just back up onto the main and get to it. Which I think the answer is going to be back up on the main. Well, I've never been up this bit of track, so we'll see how bad it is. Thankfully, I'm only taking like 4 cars. But, yeah, we'll see what this new industry's like. Oh, by the way, I'm in a passenger train. I'm supposed to leave. So let's see if I can race the passenger train to that switch. Actually, I'm going to hold it there because I really don't want to race it. And you're going to bring some real chocolate, JSJ. Well, I will look forward to that. I said I'm trying to back off on the amount of sweets, but I'll definitely try some if you bring some down. Okay. So we're going to try out this new bit of track as we go around the 30 curve. And I also think once we do the deliveries of this, we might stash this locomotive at the top of the hill for some switching stuff up here at the top, and then we'll use the C-55 or the other locomotives that people have spawned in for that. Oh, and then I have to run a pulpwood train too. Jesus, there's so much we could do. There's a lot that we could do. I'm tempted to bring in a friend, either like General or Flanagan or someone to help. But I also know the mod pack I have is not the public one. It's one that I tweaked just before I started, so I have stuff in here that's new. So they'd take a few minutes to get that going. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's back up here. Wonder how the telegraph poles interact with the train. Something I haven't thought about yet. Yeah, JSJ, I don't know why Kinder Eggs are banned. There's some reason, like a choking hazard or something. Something bad. Okay. Let's go ahead and get that going. Now I'm going to release the pasture train. And I hope I can go through telegraph wires. Otherwise, this is going to be pretty funny. Let's see. Ah, yes, I can phase through walls. Just like I've always wanted. All right, let's get up this hill. How am I doing on cold water? We're fine. Also, what's my logging train looking like? Well, I just got gifted a logging road mic and I do have a logging 282, the tank Mikado. I do need to get that going, but I also want to get. Let's see, we have interchange drop in 4 minutes. We've got that sort of stuff. There's a few things we could do. Let's put it to a vote. Okay. Okay, let's go up this hill. Oh, this is a hill. This is a hill. At least that dip right there, that is at least 4%. Just to get up here. And we'll see you, Vel. And the... Oh, Jesus. How steep is this hill? Even with 4 cars. Ho, 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 ho. This is kind of cool, actually. Give her the beans. Why do I have brakes on? That's part of the reason I'm slowing down. Okay, we have a little break from the tunnels here. Well, we're gaining speed, so I don't feel like I need to put the bar in the corner, but I might have to CSX. I also forget how many tunnels there are on this route. Okay. So I guess when I get up here, I'll go this way? Because I think there's a few industries I have to do this way. Um, 19 cars interchanges at capacity. Oh boy. Well, 19 cars is better than no cars. I mean, I might have to look at the crew who put in. There's no ties, but maybe they just cover them really well with this stuff. We'll get to the passenger train momentarily to make sure it's still going. Apparently, too, there's a mod that you can actually turn the rails to narrow gauge, like 3 foot, which I think would lead to a whole new craziness that could happen with it. All right. I think we're at the top of the hill. I might need to slow down, actually. Okay, that goes there. Okay, so this looks like we're all heading to the right place. Yes. Okay. Then iron ore loading is any of those tracks. Okay. Let's go ahead. Take you ahead. Put a handbrake on you. No, CSX, that's definitely a good thing. Stuart Walton, the rail stay in place due to pure grit. Exactly. They've been laid that way for years, and they're not going to change. And the rails use the same technology, the Bluetooth of God. Oh, boy. Okay, hopefully it's not uphill. Kick that one. That's in a good spot. Nice. Okay. Man, it'd be nice if I took the brakes off so I could move. There we go. And I do have the mod for higher capacity logging cars. I did not get pulpwood gons, though, for the first batch, because I bought those for real. If you guys want me to get the pulpwood gons, you know, maybe we could do that as a donation thing or something. I don't know. My brain is mush. I have no brain. Some people, that's not a surprise. Okay. Okay, so these could go... I probably will just throw them onto the other one. Floor it. Oh, crap. I did that wrong. I did that wrong. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, we're good. I forgot to flick the switch. Maybe I'll give myself a little bit more of a lid or a little more room. Turn off that bell. I said, turn off that bell. Okay. That's probably enough of a run up. Get you set here. Floor it. Okay. Okay. Oh, and that's heading uphill, isn't it? I don't know if that's going to have enough gusto. Well, no, I think it will. I think it'll have enough gusto to get there. The bell attractive. No, this is not the other game. Not that game that we don't speak of. Alrighty. That's probably fine. So we're going to go ahead and put a handbrake on. That'll come to a stop. Before we go around this loop, let's get the passenger train moving again. Or at least loading. We'll come back to that. That's a big bridge. That's actually a really big bridge. Okay, well, let's see. Let's put this locomotive in the engine house. The hell is that? Well, I guess it's all, again, just laying on the side. And we'll see you, JSJ. Thank you. Okay. Oh, come on. I'm off the switch point. Okay, well, we'll just put this away. And we got plenty of coal and water in that, so we should be fine. We'll run it down to Whittier if we need to. Maybe when these cars are done. Alrighty. Alright, let's go ahead and apply that. And now, with the power of magic and this bottle of battery acid, I'm going to get this passenger train. Is it still loading? Nope, it's full. Okay. Back to the place you go. And looks like you guys are saying more Birdtown, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to do more Birdtown. I like how someone actually voted for the cry option. It's my little shit post. Okay. Okay. So, number 50. The whistle I don't like. Okay. Okay, that's doing its thing. Okay, let's get these lamps on. Okay, so let's get ourselves lined in. Oh, that's a lot of cars. So, let's see. I feel like we almost need to start with the second round of stuff that we had left the first time. But now we can actually take everything with us. Let's see. Birdtown iron ore. Okay. So, let's get this bunch first. And then we'll get... Oh. That's not good. That's dangerous. Okay. Somebody actually let me chlorine gas. Oh, God. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get this cut over. We'll grab as much of this as we can without grabbing those... Well, we probably should. Now that we have the locomotive that can actually haul it. Although maybe we'll use the magic of that new locomotive that PXCK gave us to do that. So, and my ear is trying to pop something fierce. Jesus Christ. Okay. Thunk. Okay. Let's get that handbrake off. This handbrake off. This handbrake off. Let's see. Are there any... Okay, let's go back, grab that... This car right here. Let's see here. Oh, it doesn't like that. Get it out of there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull forward. We're going to get these cars. And then we're going to have our little switcher come over because it can either drop off or take care of these cars. I honestly want to get the interchange also just set for another drop. So we might do that real quick while we're here. Then we'll deliver these, and that'll probably be the stream today. But, Jesus. Okay. It's a lot of cars. Tuckasegee grain, cocoa powder, packed chocolate, the slaughterhouse. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well, let's use you. So let's get this rolling here. Let's see, the best way to get those cars is probably to go all the way around. Yeah, it's going to have to go all the way around. But that'll also allow me to grab the cars that are over here. So maybe I'll be able to do a double duty there. Okay. Sorry, I'm also reading something I got pinged in on Discord. So, all right. So we're going to grab all these cars. And then these cars. Actually, you know what? I am starting to feel a little bit tired here. So I've not been feeling well. So I think we actually might end the stream here. So we did do a bit at the gold mine. We did a bit of other stuff too. You know, we've made some progress. So we'll try to pick up on this again sometime either later this week or early next. Huge thank you to everyone for tuning in. Thank you to all the channel members. Thank you to all those who have been gifting memberships and you know, just supporting us. If you like the stuff, please like the stream, share it with your friends, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I'm gonna hop off for a little bit here. Maybe I'll appear somewhere else. You don't know. But we'll see what's going on. But anyways, thank y'all, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.